I am coming at you live and completely unscripted in my workout clothes from my dressing room in my house. And I wanted to pop on though because I want to share with you a fabulous example of really strong branding that is, if you've taken Sandra and I's workshop, or if you know anything about the way that we explain branding, it is just like the most perfect example of how this company and many companies like this brand their stuff. I just want to talk to you about it for a minute, because it is when I got this product, when I finally succumbed to their branding that is so fabulous and their marketing that is so amazing, and I bought their product and then it arrived in the mail, the branding experience just kept on giving, it kept on going, and it was just a concrete example of what I like my photography brand to be, what Sandra likes her photography brand to be. Bree Thurston and I, who host photography retreats, we like our retreats to be branded like this. And anyway, so I just really wanted to get on and sorry, like I said, I'm in my workout clothes, you guys. This is actually live, unscripted. Anyway, so the brand that I'm going to talk about right now is the Away bag. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of it. Bree's going to laugh because she also just bought one. Okay, and so I'm trying to put it in here. This is a suitcase, right? A pretty standard suitcase. It's sort of boring looking. To be honest, there's nothing fancy happening about this suitcase. It's a really durable material. There's some really great qualities about the actual suitcase itself, like structurally, that make it amazing. But that's not why I bought it. That's not why anybody buys it, because their brand is a story. Their brand is a lifestyle brand. So if you go to their Instagram, they are one of these companies, kind of like Anthropologie, kind of like REI, kind of like Apple, that never actually talks about their product. They just tell their brand story. So I'm going to go to their, really quick, I'm going to go to their Instagram and see if I can show it to you. So it's Away, just AWAY. That's their Instagram. And when you look, and I don't know if you can see on here, and you can get onto it on your own, but when you look on here, it does show the bag. It shows the bag in cool places and, you know, doing cool things. But mostly what it does is it shows you, it tells a story of adventure. It tells a story of sorry, my cat's here meowing. See, this is live. It tells a story of high-end travel, or not even high-end, but like modern travel, where you carry your bag on and you're seeing the world. Often you're with really fun people. These people are dressed pretty hip and trendy, but minimalistic. It tells a story. It never rarely says, this bag is never going to break, which, by the way, once I bought it, I did get some stuff on that. It never says anything about the product. So just like, okay, hold on, let me keep going. So then the bag arrives in the mail, okay? And I open it up, and it is a really fabulous bag, right? I'm going to show, it doesn't matter though, the bag is what's important. But what came with the bag is, if I can find it, because my children have been messing with my stuff. This is, okay, so I was like, how do I use, there's all these things inside of it. This is what the instruction manual is. It says you are here. Part of the brand still, talking about travel, talking about taking you to better places, talking about improving your lifestyle, right? And then it comes with this fantastic, this magazine that is the Away, this is their magazine, this is their brochure. There is not one picture of their bag in this magazine. It's all about lifestyle. It's all, oh, there's one picture. Okay, there's a few. But it's all about lifestyle. Number 3 is not in the bag. She is with my nanny right now. So no, we do not have any kids here today. So it's all about lifestyle. Do you see this? Like look, this person is traveling to an amazing place with an amazing beach and seeing different things. This article in this catalog is talking about business and pleasure, talking about travel. It is a lifestyle brand. It is fantastic marketing. You guys, I saw this, I follow their Instagram account, not because I needed a new suitcase, but because I love, love, love their brand story. I flipping bought, finally, like after me and Bree were talking last week, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to buy this bag. I want it. I need a new bag. I bought the bag. She bought the bag. Now we're looking we're collaborating with them perhaps to sponsor our retreats, all based on that story. So why am I sharing this with you? Because this is precisely what Sandra and I talk about. How does your brand make people feel? How is your marketing making people feel? Obviously I'm not selling a product, right? I'm selling a service in my, on my Instagram, on my social media, in my blog, anywhere that I'm marketing, anywhere that I'm using this content marketing that Sandra and I share. Rarely ever do you hear me or Sandra talk about how much our sessions are. We don't talk about it. You don't have to. We don't talk about how to, we're not sitting there on Instagram saying, book now, we have this special, we have that special. Never. We're not doing that, because what we're doing is we're creating a brand story. I create a brand story based on my ideal clients' wants, needs, and desires. And wants and desires are the same thing. Sorry, like I said, unscripted. So my brand story is a lot about motherhood, about life being hectic and busy, about you needing a relaxed and easy, laid-back family session experience, about you wanting to capture the essence of who your family actually is, about how motherhood is hard. My brand story for my education clients is about knowing the struggle, knowing what it takes to become a photographer, knowing all of those things, about really connecting with people, about them coming into my space that I provide, my brand story, and it being a welcoming place for people to come and connect and grow community and get education for free. Rarely, ever, 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 if ever, do you hear me saying, this is how much X, Y, and Z costs. I don't do that, because I'm content marketing. I'm creating a brand story. So I'm telling you about this. This is the back of Away's bag. It says, the real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. Again, they're not talking about their bag. They're not saying, guess what? And by the way, this bag is boss. It has like an incredible locking system. It has a phone charger. It has like all of these amazing compartments. They guarantee that it won't break. They literally guarantee their bag won't break. You can clean it easily with a sponge. All of these things, they never talk about that. Those are amazing things about the product. They're not selling their product. They're selling their why. They're selling their brand story. Why do I want this bag? Because their why is about adventure. Their why is about getting out there and seeing the world and doing new things. That's why I bought this bag. So what is your why? What is your brand story? And how are you infusing that in your marketing? If you do that, people won't necessarily, this is a long-term marketing strategy. So people aren't going to look at it and say, okay, let me give you an example. So if you're going to sell, if you're trying to sell sessions at, let's just put a mid-range price. I'm going to put $500 per session. I don't know what your products are, whether you're all-inclusive or not, that doesn't matter. If you put an ad out, or just not even something that you're paying for, if you put a post out that says, family sessions in Seattle, $500, you probably could get one or two people who are price shopping and simply looking for a photographer, like a run-of-the-mill photographer. But if you caress and finesse your people by telling your story every day on Instagram, on Facebook, on your blog, on your website, if it's all consistent, this brand story, what happens is somebody is looking at your stuff, someone that's following you, someone that has come across you by a hashtag or whatever. They're seeing something on Facebook. They Googled family photographer and they came up with your website. Any of the tons and tons of ways that you can reach your clients. And yes, I do think you need to exercise all those ways. I blog, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm starting to use Twitter. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But what you're doing when you're content marketing like this and you're selling a brand story is somebody comes and they see what you're doing. They hear what you're doing. They hear your why. You're not selling anything directly, right? So you're not like, buy my session, buy my session. Then they start following you, and then they start getting curious, and then they start realizing that they not only want you to be their photographer, they need you to be your photographer. So the people that come to me this was, guys, I've been doing this for 10 years. This isn't an overnight marketing strategy. This is a long-term marketing strategy. I book out a year in advance, and it's because there are people who are waiting to get on my schedule because they want to be part of my brand story. They want to be part of my marketing story. Sandra, she does like 5 to 15 sessions a week. She's always booked, and it's the same thing. Sandra's brand story is much different than mine. Some of our whys are the same and our philosophies are the same, but our work is very different. She's after that like stunning one-off, like that beautiful portrait where I create a collection of images. She tells that brand story every single day, and I tell my brand story every single day, and that finesses these people, and it brings them in so they can't help but realize that they don't only want what you're selling, they need it. Like me, I did not need a new suitcase, you guys. I have a suitcase. Yeah, it was crap, like it was ratty looking. It wasn't cool like the Away bag. It didn't tell the brand story of, hey, I'm an adventurer. I do travel a lot. I travel at least twice a month. And so it just spoke to me, and I bought it. So I spent $300 on a carry-on bag, you guys. I'm telling you. This is an expensive freaking bag. I want to show it to you again because it's not, there's nothing crazy happening. In fact, it's kind of ugly if you think about it, to be honest. I mean, it's cute, but I now think it's cute. Like if I saw this, like it's like industrial looking, whatever, but now I'm like, oh my God, this bag is so cute. I'm so excited to strut through the airport with my Away bag because I bought into this brand story like a sucker. But I want you to know that I'm super excited about this. I'm going to share it. I'm going to start posting about it, and I'm going to become part of their brand story, which is exactly what I'm talking about. So that was a little bit of a rant, and I sort of went on, and I'm in my dressing room, in my workout clothes. I should have probably got ready for you guys. But I want you to look them up. I'm not getting anything. They're not sponsoring me or anything. I want you to look them up, though, because I feel like their messaging is precisely what Sandra and I are trying to teach you that you need to do with your brand. Another company who does this really well, who I just did the exact same thing, is Apple. I buy everything Apple. I'm a total Apple convert, but those earbuds that they sell, never once in a commercial will you hear them talking about the quality of those earbuds, about the fact that you can use them while you're talking on the phone. By the way, I didn't even know that until I got them. They didn't tell you anything. They don't talk about anything. Their why is so fabulous that you don't buy it because the product is good. You buy it because you want to be part of their brand story. Like that one during Christmas time where that woman she's got one in, and then she puts one in her partner, and they're dancing through the snow. It's magic. You want to go out and buy those freaking earbuds. I fell for the brand story. I bought the earbuds, and then, to my pleasant surprise, the earbuds are freaking incredible. They sync up right away. I can use them while I'm on my phone working, constantly using them. I didn't buy them because it was a good product, you guys. I bought them because I bought their why, and that's what I want you to think about right now. I want you to take a minute and make sure that you're infusing your why into all of your marketing and that you're telling your brand story. And I also want you to allow yourself the patience for this style of marketing to work. It's not overnight. You're not selling something based on your price. You're selling something based on the why and the brand story. That's going to get people that will come to you if you're charging $2,000 because they have to have you, not because you're cheap or in their price range. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I could answer a question or two if anyone has any. I feel like I kind of was all over the place, but when I got this bag in the mail, it was funny because I realized that I had fallen for their brand story so perfectly, and that it was exactly what we teach, just with a product, with something totally different. So with photography, like I said, you want someone to come to you for your story, and then when you deliver them great photos, which is the product, that'll be icing on the cake. All right, does anyone have any questions? I'm not going to talk anymore because I could just go on and on about it. But the Away bag, I just want you to look at their marketing because it is brilliant. Brilliant. I bet they're not even paying for any of it. All right. I guess not. No? Laura, this is all going to be replayable, just so you know. So this will be here. It is the Away bag is what it is. All right, guys, I'm not seeing any questions coming in, so I am going to get back to work. I have another retreat that I'm leaving for tomorrow, and so I have so many things to do today, but for some reason this was just something that I absolutely felt like I needed to share with you guys, just because it works. this kind of marketing that we're teaching absolutely works. It's not an overnight success thing. I hear, we're starting a YouTube channel right now, and I see people, and we're, answering your questions, and we've been making videos, and a lot of people are frustrated with the process. Guys, listen, we weren't overnight successes either. Sandra and I have finessed our brands, and you can too. Just, you got to put in that work, and you got to really know what your why is and how to put that forward for your business. All right, friends, I hope that you have a great week. It is hump day, and I will see you soon. Oh, wait, hold on. So Laura says, can you give me an example of how I would fuse my why into a special promo? What kind of special promo? Because the thing about what we're talking about is that you really don't ever have to do any promos when you do this. Like when you market this way, you don't have to do, I never really do any special promotions other than getting people on my mailing list so that I can book out a year in advance, like a mini session. So that's a good question, Laura. And I wish that Sandra was here with me right now, because she does mini sessions, and what she will tell you is that her clients who book her mini sessions and her clients who book her full sessions are not the same people. They're not the same ideal client, because her clients who book the mini sessions are someone who needs quick and cheap. And her clients who are booking her full sessions are spending over $1,000 per session. So she'll tell you that they aren't the same person. How are you going to infuse your why into that? Well, why are you doing mini sessions? Is it because you need money, or is it because you actually believe, well, that's okay if that's part of it, of course, no shame in needing to make money, but it might also be because you believe that, say you were doing, I don't know which ones you're doing, but like if I were going to do Mother's Day mini sessions, I would say the reason that I'm doing these sessions is because I genuinely believe that mothers need to get in the frame with their families, with their babies. And I also know how busy it is to have multiple children at home doing all of the things that mothers do. So I'm offering these mini sessions today for mothers because I believe that moms need to be in the frame. There we go. I just infused my why into a mini session promo. I know that like I said, like Sandra does family mini sessions in the fall. Sorry, Sandra, I might be butchering exactly what you do, and you can answer if I don't think she's on, but you can say if I'm wrong. And I know that one thing that she says when she is, so Laura, your mini sessions should not be on your website. If no one is booking your full sessions, it's because your mini sessions are priced on your website. So why would anyone ever buy a full session if they can get you for half, right? So, hey Sandra, I'm talking about mini sessions. So what I said, Bree and I just, we go over people's pricing pages on our retreat, and we always say, don't put your mini sessions on your website. It is okay to offer them, but offer them as a special. So send to your mailing list about your mini sessions, or you could put one quick promo out. If you have it out there next to your regular pricing, no one is ever going to book your real sessions. So that would be my one word of advice there. You can't offer them all year round. They do need to be like a special offering. It's happening at a certain time. So Sandra, what I was going to say is that I know that when you put out your promo for family sessions, it only goes, she has a class, it only goes to her mailing list, and I'm on her mailing list because I take advantage of Sandra's mini sessions, by the way. And what she says is, hey, it's November. You forgot to do family sessions. Here's a quick opportunity to get some mini sessions in. And she only offers like a certain amount. So you have to get it real quick or you're not going to get it. So it needs to be very different and offered in a different way, or people are never going to book full sessions with you, Laura, just so you know. And she has a little course there, so you should definitely check it out. All right, that was long. I talk a lot. I can't stop talking, but I just wanted to talk to you about that because this is exactly what Sandra and I teach. It is like branding 101. You're selling a story. You are not selling a product. You are selling an experience. How is your brand going to make people feel? Infuse that why. Okay, you guys? All right, I'm going to get off because I could keep going, and we will catch you soon, okay? And if you like videos, you're going to love our new project because our YouTube channel is going to be super fun. All right, guys, have a great day.